Hey everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day, because I sure am. And welcome to a new Legend of Mushroom video. Today we're going to be checking out the new event that just started. We're going to be checking out the rewards as well as how you can get yourself a free costume by simply playing the game during the duration of this event. Before we get into it though, please go ahead and check out Aptoide if you haven't done so yet. And by the way, my code has changed now in Aptoide, so if you were using my code in the past or if you want to be supporting me and switching to it, well, it's going to be down here. It should not change anymore during this present year, but with the change from 2024 to 2025, it did change. All in all, we'll talk a little bit more about what Aptoide has in store for you guys at the end of the video. For now, let's get into it. So the event is already live and we can go ahead and just jump straight into it. You can see it's called the Resplendent Eve. We covered these yesterday, so now we are going to be able to go ahead and check out what the rewards are like. And I'll show you how you can get yourself that free costume that, by the way, it's going to be looking exactly like this. So yeah, let me go ahead and switch myself to an archer, for example. Never mind, it just straight up looks the same. So yeah, that's just like the female version and this is the male version. And if I go to a Shroomy, it doesn't even show in a Shroomy form. It straight up only shows the human form. That's a little bit weird. Nonetheless, yeah, this is going to be free, right? So first of all, let's go to the gacha. Of course, the way you get the big rewards in these events is always going to be through the gachas. So there's going to be a bunch of ways of getting some free pulls out of the gacha. But if you want to guarantee yourself to get the good stuff, of course, you will need to put some money into it. But for now, let's go ahead and check out, first of all, the back attachment, right? Actually, this is the artifact, never mind. So there we go. It's going to be dealing 1.5k AoE skill damage, 600 current basic attack AoE damage, 600 current combo AoE damage, and 600% current counter AoE damage every 10 seconds after the battle starts. Alright, if the current HP is lower than the target's, deal extra 4% extra damage equal to 4% current HP and reduces the target's max HP by 4%, stacking up to 10 times. That's quite a lot. Alright, that's good. It's going to be quite some damage, all in all. If current attack is lower than the target, so your attack is lower than your enemy, reduce the target's active skill duration by 4%, stacking up to 10 times. Triggers at the start of the battle. So you're going to be reducing the target's active skill duration as well as just dishing out max attack, or rather max HP in the form of damage to the enemy. It's going to be increasing global attack by 10% as a passive effect, and you're going to see that this is going to be combining decently well with the mount that comes together with this event. But all in all, a pretty decently aggressive artifact. Let's now go ahead and check out the mount, which is right over here. It looks pretty damn cool if you ask me. Global defense increased by 10%, so let's read through it. After 15 seconds into battle, become immune to damage for 2 seconds and gain 15% final crit damage, final skill crit damage, and final pal crit damage. So there is no sort of count, or rather combo or counter damage increase here, it's just final crit damage. And final pal crit damage, especially also interesting for, yeah, pretty much affects everybody, never mind. So there we go. It says until the battle ends, and then current HP changes into 40% max HP during the damage immunity. So during the time that you have this active, your max HP is going to be increased by 40%, meaning that if you trigger the artifact effect during this, that 4%, which stacks up, max HP damage is going to be increased by that 40%. So that is pretty damn nice. And it's definitely going to be comboing quite well in order to do more damage to the enemy. Now, if you manage to get the artifact, here's the other option for other artifacts that you can also go ahead and try to get. You can do that if you are a big whale, that is for sure. Otherwise, there's nothing really too crazy going on for it. Now, there is also this little side game where you're going to be getting quite some free pulls from the gacha, which are these, the Candescent, Candescent Light. But the important thing about this little minigame, which is insanely easy, is going to be to get the firecrackers, right? So you get 2 of these out of every pool on this event. So there's 10 events here, 10 little challenges. It's gonna be 1 per day, so I did the first one today. Let me go ahead and just show you what this is like. So you pretty much just throw the arrow. There's gonna be a wind which is gonna be moving it around. So once you do so and you hit everything, all the lanterns, that's pretty much it. So yeah, one-shot it and you get all this stuff. You also get some gummies, which they're used to basically just like have the bad luck protection in the little minigame shop here. Or rather, no, I completely messed that up. But nonetheless, Yep, okay, so with those things that I just talked about, that is what you use here in the Spring Firecracker. So if you do all of those 10-day little minigame thingies, you are going to be able to straight up just get these for free. It's going to be 2 little steps every day. You also get some nice rewards along the way, but of course, it's all for the costume, right? It looks pretty damn nice, so that's a free costume for you. There is also the preposterous honeypot, which just by doing your daily stuff, as you see here, here is where you actually use these candies. You guys are going to be adding them to the pot, and well, that's going to be increasing the prosperity level. And you can see here there's going to be certain milestones. Once you reach 200 prosperity, you're going to be reaching this achievement. So you get 2 more pulls in the gacha, and then you also get some forks, which you can use in the Spring Banquet event, which so far hasn't started yet, so I cannot show you. But then you will also be able to get 3 more gacha pulls, and finally 4 more gacha pulls. All in all, that's quite some decent amount of gacha pulls, but you're gonna need a lot more to get the guaranteed rewards, but it's just some nice way to get some extra stuff. And you got some tasks over here just to do some daily stuff to get some more of the required items to participate in this minigame. And finally, we have your usual stuff. You're gonna be having your the kind of leaderboard where the more gacha pulls you do, the higher you are. So there's gonna be some ranking rewards as always. Nothing crazy there. You get some nice stuff out of ranking pretty high, but it's gonna be pretty damn hard to go all the way up there unless you are a big whale. And you also have your little battle pass, which you can get some free gacha pulls out of. But if you are going to be unlocking the premium versions, so call it, you will also be able to get quite some amount of this little froggy kind of pet, which let's go ahead and check out that pal for a second, which is right down here, which reduces all enemies' final crit rest by 8%. That is nothing crazy. It's a little bit defensive. It's actually a serpent, not a frog, but that's something else. That's nice if that's good for your build, which is not really that great for archers. Well, that's something else you can get out of that. So that's pretty much all there is to this event. Of course, you always have your bad luck protection ways of just getting more stuff over here. You can transform this into different kinds of resources. And of course, if you are going to be putting some money into it, eventually you will be able to either buy the artifact or the amount, as well as the premium version of the skin of the artifact, which simply looks a little bit different. And it does say used to unlock the premium version of it. It doesn't say that it does anything different, just like the snow shield back in the day. So yeah, all in all, that is what this event consists of. So hopefully, if you are going to be participating into it, there's definitely some combo going on between that artifact and that mount. And if you are going to be using some of your cash to participate in this event, of course, well, might as well do so through Aptoide, right? So I'll let you know a little bit of what Aptoide is right now for those of you that are interested. But otherwise, this is the end of the video for now. So check out Aptoide. So basically, Aptoide is just like Google Play. You download apps from Aptoide onto your Android device. And once you do play those games, like Legend of Mushroom, when you download it through Aptoide, you're going to be able to earn cashbacks when making purchases on those games. So if you're interested in spending any amount of money in Legend of Mushroom in particular, for example, picture you're going to be buying this pack of gems. As you can see, I would be using my credit card for this purchase, but down here you can see that I'm going to be earning a bonus of 10%. That bonus can go from extra 10% all the way up to extra 35%. So yeah, I meant 10 cents by the way, but yeah, anyways, you can increase that bonus by doing things like just using my code, as I mentioned, by a flat 5% from the get-go, and then as you make more and more purchases, you're going to be increasing that bonus as time goes. So that's pretty much the whole thing. You are just going to be able to get more value for your money as you are playing the game and doing the purchases. Now finally, there is also something else, which is the AppCoins wallet. As I mentioned before, this is where you want to be inputting my promo code, as well as you do need this app separately, downloading it from Google Play onto your device in order to be able to use the whole package together with Aptoide. I'm sorry, here you can see how much money you currently have unlocked in the form of the bonuses, your purchase history using the AppCoins and the AppCoins wallet as a whole. You can see your current bonus, as well as how much more you need to be spending in order to unlock higher amounts of bonuses, a little bit like a roadmap. And finally, you can also see where you input the promo code right there. My code is now expired, so you can go ahead and just type it in there. So let's just do that. The code is the following. It's MYDWAY, and then it's a 5. So you just submit that, and there you go. Now you have an extra 5% when making purchases within Legend of Mushroom. Finally, you can scroll down and also find any active events going on within the AppCoins wallet, which for a limited time increase the amount of bonuses you're getting in those games in particular for like 5 to 10% for a limited time of usually just 24 hours, right? So all in all, you can see how you can get a lot more out of your money as you are spending anyways if you would in games like Legend of Mushroom. It also works in any other Android game you might download well through Aptoide. So yeah, you would basically just get, as I said many times already, more value for your money when just regularly playing the game and making these purchases, and that can really help out to buy things that you might want out, for example, of those gadgets in these events on Legend of Mushroom. You can just get more stuff out of it, and eventually using those bonuses just buy more packs and basically get the thing you wanted a little bit earlier and a little bit cheaper. All in all, that's pretty much all I got for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next one. Bye bye, see you.